This is episode 1 of Rebuilding My Life. We gotta go, baby. If you are new to my channel, my name is Rachel Amma, and I'm rebuilding my life. What does it look like to rebuild your life? Well, it means leaving safety. It means jumping and hoping the net will catch you for the things that you are crazily passionate about and believe in. And if you doubt yourself for imposter syndrome or feeling like you're not enough to do it, I'm telling myself, put that in the bin and just do it. And that, my darlings, is how we are rebuilding. I had a dream. I had a dream to launch my own Caribbean condiment line. I always had this niggling fear in the back of my brain, like, who am I to launch my own Caribbean condiment brand? That's too big for me, although I really want to do it. Who am I to do it? 8 years, it's been tapping away in my head that I want to do this thing, and I'm doing it. As scary as it is, I have self-invested in this. I have lip-tingling, deep, rich Caribbean flavors, unapologetically flavorful condiment. Trust me. I got a jerk marinade, a sticky miso jerk, and then I've got one in the pipeline. We'll save that for later. Your girl has been working on something she loves, and I'm really proud of it. This time next year, let's just see how far we've come. I'm hoping that means I'll be in supermarkets, but hey. So my life is a little bit like between my new house, which isn't finished yet, but we're working on it, my new startup company, my current business, and being a full-time mum. But I like to think it's a shift, and a good shift. I don't know, we'll see. I am working with Ford at the minute, and they've lent me the Puma Gen-E so that I can get around London, which is so helpful right now because my life involves being in many places at one time, and this car enables me to just get around the city so much easier. It's also got a lot of sick features which are pretty perfect for city driving. The boot space is mental, mate. It has this cool foot sensor so you can open the boot hands-free. As a mum, I can't tell you how handy that is. The boot space is literally 523 litres, which also includes a large underfloor storage area called Box. Do you know how handy this is? This here is my bag of samples for the house. We just got to sort out this stuff today. I got to give these to the builders so that they have the widths, so they can make sure that all the floors are nice and flush in the house. This super sexy marble, which I might be able to put around my shower. Bathroom tiles, wood floors, skirting boards. This bag is actually kind of heavy, but although I called this episode 1, technically it's not episode 1 because I started this journey at the start of 2025. So this summer I launched my condiments and they sold out immediately. The feedback has been incredible. People are obsessed with the flavors. When I say lip tingling flavors, they are lip tingling flavors. I did another 4 batches, supper clubs, and featured my condiments on menus in some of the most beautiful restaurants in London. Now it's time for stage 2, level 2, and I'm just gonna document it. I don't know where I'm gonna land, but I guess it's all just part of the journey. We'll see. I don't know. Wish me luck. Ooh, I nearly forgot. This tile here I'm obsessed. I'm trying to find a way to put this in the kitchen because I'm obsessed. I can't get enough of it. I'm meeting with my builders to discuss what's going on with the reno and dropping off some samples, which means I get to take you to the house. A little quick recap. Envision it. This is the open plan living space, okay? You need some creativity to kind of see that. Nearly 3 years ago, I bought my first house for me and my son. It was a complete renovation job. The house was derelict. It had already been pulled apart, super moldy, and just not well kept. So I've bought it knowing I have to renovate it to make it actually livable for a whole bunch of reasons that I can't even be bothered to get into. I just couldn't start building work. It's like a combination of wrong builders, not the right budget, plan problems, delays, chasing. This year, essentially, I finally got to start building the house. It might be ready this year, I'm not sure. I've taken a lot of leaps of faith. I'm going as far as my budget will take me, and then I'll just pause it if I need to. So I don't know what that looks like right now. We'll see. Welcome to my house. Okay, it doesn't look like a lot, but a lot has happened. We've actually been using ladders to go up and down the stairs, and I cannot wait to have a staircase. This is a bathroom en suite. She's getting ready to be micro cemented, and then the bathroom upstairs is getting ready to be tiled. And I have a bath, guys. I have a bath. That's so crazy to me. We do have a problem where the washing machine and dryer is supposed to go here. I don't have space for a laundry room, but they were planned to fit, but they're not fitting, and it's causing me a lot of drama. Anyway, I'll do a full update soon. This is the new Ford Puma Gen-E. I'm giving her a little charge tonight because I'm taking her on a mission. We are going a 120-mile trip. And yes, she's electric. And before you come for me, it just takes a little bit of planning. If you log your journey into the map, it also tells you where you can stop to charge it up if you need some extra charge. But charging it tonight just means I can do the full round trip, which is sick. This morning we are driving all the way out of London because there is one new condiment that I have not revealed yet, but I've been working on. I'm super excited to share it, and I just need final sign off. I need to make sure that the flavors are balanced, the profile is right, it's tasting exactly how I want to taste it for scale up. Everything at the minute has been delayed a lot by label drama. Oh my goodness, I won't even bore you with the drama of my labels, but just know this is about five weeks of delay because of labels, which is mental. But if I can sign this off today, I'll be super gassed, super gassed. My brother is very kindly going to pick up my son from school because I have a feeling I'm not going to make it back in time. We gotta go, baby. I'm feeling like a podcast era commute. Exclusive. I'm taste testing so much Scotch bonnet today. It's actually mental, but I'm really happy. This is surprise ingredients. You won't even know what it is until I tell you, obviously. But let's just say I've had enough spicy food today and I still want more. And that's always a good sign. I think she's ready. Exclusive. I was listening to the Mel Robinson podcast and she had Shonda Rhimes on, and a lot of the stuff that they were saying was really hitting deep. Specifically when she said, believe that you have the possibility of changing your own life. And I think we forget that. I forget that. We live small because fear feels safer. We say no automatically and we don't even realise we're saying no to ourselves. And I relate to that so much. I've been scared of getting it wrong, scared of trying, and scared of wanting more. But what if fear isn't a stop sign? What if it's information? So I'm learning to say yes. Yes to my dreams, yes to discomfort, and yes to showing my son what courage looks like. So if you are like me, maybe try saying one simple yes. Nothing dramatic, just like a small simple one, just to see what possibilities you can open up when you say yes more and you try new things more. That's what I'm trying to do anyway. I need a car that can handle all the things I'm running around doing, and this car is doing that for sure. I have such a visual brain and I could visually just see all these things in my life and I couldn't reach them yet. Really hit that the only way I'm going to be able to reach them is if I bet on myself to go after the things that are really calling me. Don't be small, Rachel. I lost that element of fear, of risk taking that I had before I became a parent, which makes so much sense. But now I'm at the point where I'm like, cool, I can do both now. And ultimately I want to set an example for him that if you have dreams or goals or things you want to achieve in life, you bet on yourself and you take those chances and you shoot for the moon. And that's what I'm doing.